So while the settling in to your seated position, we're going to start on our backs. Feel free to bend your knees if that's more comfortable. Maybe you like resting them in or opening them out. Well, the legs can be straight. That's fine. Let the arms rest out away from the body. And take a nice deep long inhale. Slowly releasing it out and sinking into the ground. And then just breathing slow and deep from belly to chest. Feeling buoyancy of the inhale and then letting go of the exhale. Giving and receiving. And now bend the knees. Place your left in the center and cross your right leg over the left. And then lift the feet in the air. If you can hook the foot under the leg, you might want to do that as well. And we're going to bring arms to the sky. Take a breath in. Then when you exhale, lift your head, squeeze your legs and feet together, and then roll your shoulders back and down. And inhale down. And exhale, lift. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Returning down for the inhale. Squeezing the legs, squeezing the thighs, squeezing the buttocks, lifting up, and rotating the shoulders. You can relax the squeeze of the legs when you inhale and lower, and squeeze them again each time you lift. Rolling the shoulders each time. Do one more here. And then unhook the feet. Return the foot and hands down. And cross the legs the other way. And then lift the right foot. Hook the left foot under if you're able to. Take the arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze and lift. Pull the belly toward the spine, roll the shoulders back and down. belly in, thighs and feet active, shoulders rolling. One more. Good. And release the feet on across the legs and take the knees out to the side with the soles of the feet together. Let the breath fill into this newly open space that you've created with this shape. And then bring the right hand behind the back of the head. On an exhale, lift your head, keep the elbow out to the side, lift the left arm up, and reach past your left knee. Good. Now reach past your right knee. And change hands. Right arm reaches past the right knee. And right arm reaches past the left knee. And relax back down. Release the arms. Let the breath slow down and fill up the space. And then lift the knees, lift the feet, creating a right angle with your legs. Press your lower back into the ground and then lower the feet down, keeping the low back pressed down and lift the feet up. Coordinate with your breathing. Last one. And then hug the knees into the chest. Cross the feet and the ankles and big toe with your right hand. In other words, the arms are straight and the ankles are crossed. And then just pull the feet toward you. rock side to side. And then lift your head and rock lengthwise. And then come up and balance on your sit bones, holding your feet in the air. And then try to lift your spine up taller, straighter, longer. Relax your shoulders down. Relax your chin and neck and face. Good. And then let the feet come down. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale over the legs. Breathing in deep, breathing out slow. Good. And roll up, reach the arms up. Release the arms down. And then change the cross of your legs. And reach up, inhale. Exhale over. Relaxing the head, the elbows, shoulders, and the mind. Breathing deeply, filling the space of your mind with the breath. Filling the space of your body with the breath. And on your next inhale, roll up, reach up. And exhale, flip over onto hands and knees. And you can line your hands or your fists up under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Good. And let's just circle the hips around a few times. And reverse. And back to center. And we'll inhale and send the left leg back and up and look up. And exhale, pull the knee to the forehead. Imagine you're actually touching the forehead to the knee. And then inhaling, lifting, exhaling, squeezing. On the exhale, you might press the hands down into the ground to help lift the belly and spine. The next time the knee comes toward the face, hold there. If you're on fists, come to palms, fingers spread. Curl the right toes under. Lift the right leg, keeping the knee toward the face. Push forward into the fingers and press back into that right heel. really isolating that right hip, sending it back, pressing the leg down long. And then send that left leg up, but keep the hips square to the floor so we're not rolling the hip up in an effort to get the leg higher. Keep the left hip level with the right hip. Then lift the left heel as high as you can with the leg straight. Pressing forward into the fingers, lengthening the spine. Good. And now roll the belly open to the left, bending the left knee and pressing the flexed foot back, looking under the left shoulder, under the armpit. Push the foot back, open the front of that hip. Breathe into it. Okay, now we're going to let go of the left hand and let that left foot come to the floor and send the left arm up and overhead. Lift the hips and bring the hand back down. Turn to face back to the floor and bring the knees down. If you're working with fists, you can come back onto fists. And we'll take the other side. Inhaling, right leg up, looking up. Exhale, pull it in as tight as you can. Squeeze the air out, squeeze the abdominal muscles. Lift and round the spine. The next time the knee comes in, hold it there. If you're on fists, come onto palms, spread the fingers wide, curl the left toes under, lift and straighten the left knee. Push forward with the hands. Send the left hip back, keeping the knee toward the nose. Stretch that left leg and lengthen the spine. Breathe. And then lift that right leg. Keep the hips level. Straighten the leg. Let the head relax down. Let the heel come high. And then bend the knee. Roll the belly to the right. Look under the right arm. Press the right foot back behind you. Foot in the air, pressing. And then we're going to let that right foot come to the floor behind you. The left foot, of course, will pivot. The right hand will lift up and reach back overhead. Pushing into the feet, lift the hips. And bring the hand down. And then come either into downward dog or child pose. Feel how the breath can make space in the spine and the back, filling the ribs. Relax the head. If you're in downward dog, press the thighs back. If you're in child's pose, see if you can do less. Okay. If you're not in downward dog and you can join us there, please do so now. And then let's roll the shoulders down the back. Inhale, lift the left leg up, look forward. Exhale, step the foot up between the hands. Bring the back heel onto the floor, right foot on a diagonal, and then lift yourself up. Push back into your right foot, but aim your right hip forward. Bend deep into that front knee. Good. Take the arms up. Pull the shoulders down. Lift the chest. Bend the knee even more if you can. Almost like there's a tug of war between the right thigh moving back and the right hip and the left knee moving forward. Tuck the tailbone under. Feel the breath flowing up into your chest, lifting you higher as you inhale. And as you exhale, sinking you lower, shoulder blades and tailbone drop. Okay, step the back foot in a little bit, just part way. Take your gaze to the floor. Take your attention to your breath and start to shift forward into your left leg, lifting your right leg, taking your torso parallel to the ground. If it's too hard to have your arms out in front, you can try out to the side or behind you. And then slowly lower the back foot down. Lift the arms up, turn to face right. Open the arms out to the side. Send that left knee to the left, tailbone under, shoulders down, gaze to your left, past your fingers. And then bring the left arm down onto the leg, index finger to thumb, right arm overhead. Push back into the right foot as you reach out through the right hand. Feel the breath streaming up the side of the body. And then bring the right hand down, bring the left hand down, step back into a plank. You can take modified plank on the knees. You can come onto the fists if your hands are achy. You can do something else entirely if your body's not wanting any of this. steady breath. And then if your knees are not already down, bring them down. And then we're going to bring the chest to the floor, the chin to the floor. So you need to have your chest far enough away from your knees that it can touch down. Hands under your shoulders, chin down, middle spine adjustment, 8 points pose. Try to relax the bones into the ground as you exhale. Push into the hands, lift your head, come into cobra, roll the shoulders back, bring the tailbone down, pubic bone on the floor, the chest forward, eyes up, breath out into the heart. Curl the toes, come into downward dog, lifting the knees, pressing them back, folding the upper body toward the lower body. Long, smooth breath. On your next inhale, lift the right leg up and look forward. Exhale, step the foot up between the hands. Bring the back heel onto the ground. Lift yourself up. Take a moment to adjust the hips a little. Pressing the left thigh back, rooting the left foot down, and then squaring the hips off to the front, bringing that left hip forward. Bend deeply into the front knee and take the arms up. Drop the shoulders, lift the chest. Feel the upward lift as you breathe in and the downward release as you breathe out. Sinking into both feet, dropping the tailbone, relaxing the shoulders. And then step the back foot a little bit forward. Take your gaze down to the floor. Take your mind to your breath and lift the back leg as you pivot, taking whatever arm position you want. Mindful of breathing. Bend the front knee, bring the back foot down, turn to your left, take the arms out, warrior two. Shoulders down, right knee moves right so the inner hips are nice and splayed. Gazing past your right hand, but not leaning to the right. Really feel yourself centered and balanced between both feet. Really letting the weight of gravity sink you here into the earth. Good. Right arm comes down onto the leg, index finger to thumb. Left arm reaches over, gazing up and back, pushing back into the left foot and out into the left fingers. Slow, long breath. And then bring the hands down. Step your back foot forward. Bend the knees, tuck the chin, roll yourself up. Bring the arms forward. Inhale, up, 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 back, and down. Try to get them to go behind you if you can, making circles in the air. You can have the palms face out on the way up. Just open the shoulders even more as you come down, and they're still facing out. More. The next time the arms come down, clasp your hands behind you. Roll shoulders back and in. Step the legs wide apart. Take a breath into the heart. Exhale, fold forward, lifting the arms, dropping the head, lifting the belly. Let the shoulder blades kind of fold in. Maybe pulling the hands apart. And release the hands and fold over your right leg, bringing one hand on either side of the leg, relaxing the torso down as you exhale. Straight leg, drop the head, sink into the feet, sink into the breath. Okay, and then lift your head. Bring your left hand as close to your left foot as you can. If you don't reach the ground, just have it on your shin. Straighten and lengthen the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the left ribs under you. Turn and lift the right arm up. Diagonal angular pose. Push into the feet and turn at the waist. Release the hand down. Walk it over to the other side. Releasing the head. Releasing the torso. Releasing the thoughts, the judgments. Just being with the breathing and the sensations in the body. And then lift your head. Bring the right hand as close to the left foot as you can or onto that leg. And get the torso as parallel to the ground as you can. And then turn the ribs up and to the left, taking the left arm up to the sky. Push down strongly into the feet and twist. And bring the hand down. Fold over your legs. Beautiful. Bring the heels in. Bring the toes in. Bring the heels in again. And drop the buttocks down. Bringing the hands together at the heart. If the thumbs can come to the sternum, touch there, and then lift the chest. If the knees want to go wider, then you can take fist or fists instead of palms. Pull the belly in and sink the tailbone down. And then release down to the ground. Bring the right foot in and the left leg out. Have the left leg out to the side. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, come over to the side, bringing the left arm in front of the leg, and the right arm reaching overhead. And press the back of your left arm to the inside of your thigh so as to roll the ribs under you and really face front. Engage the left leg, sink back into your right sit bone, and reach out of your right hand. Inhale, lift the right arm up. Exhale it to the ground behind you. Press into the hand. Lift the hips. Take the left arm up. Bring your hips forward and under you. Head drops back. The foot pushes down. Maybe the right foot pushes down, getting the hips under you even more. And release the buttocks down. Turn to face your left leg. Bring the other arm up. Inhale, flex your left foot and fold. Push down through the back of the thigh and reach out long through the crown of the head. And exhale, draw the lower belly in and up. And then inhale, roll up, reach up. Exhale, release the arms. Keep the rhythm of the breath flowing. Switch the legs. Right one out to the side. Left one in. Wherever you are in your breath, when you inhale, the arms can come up. Exhale, coming down to the right. Bringing the arm in front of the leg. Pressing into the leg. Rolling the ribs. Reaching out through the left arm. Breathing up into the left side. Engage that right leg. So if your ribs slightly face down, you'll be able to come closer to the ground, but that's not a better option. You really want to be turned, really rolling both ribs up and to the left. And on your next inhale, lift that left arm up. Exhale it to the ground behind you. Press into the fingers. Lift the hips. Right foot on the floor. Right arm up and back. Head back if you can. Press into that left foot maybe and bring the hips under you even more. And release down. Turning to face your right leg. Flex the right foot. Lift both arms. Inhale, spine tall. Exhale, spine over. See if you can create a contrast between the work of the right leg that pushes down and the ease of the upper body that just receives and releases and relaxes. Let the exhale really surrender your body. And then roll yourself up. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale down. And bring that right foot all the way over the left leg. Hug the knee to the shoulder. Reach the right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, turn and bring the hand down behind you. And then either keep your hand to your knee or cross the elbow over, taking index finger to thumb, Gyan Mudra once again, and then moving that toward heart center, looking behind you. Use an inhale to unravel. Bring the hands down to the floor on the left. Lift the hips. Walk the hands around in a semicircle behind you, letting the feet fit. Coming back down. Taking your left ear pose on the other side. Hugging the left knee to the shoulder, lifting the spine tall, reaching the left arm up, inhale even taller. Stay tall as you exhale and turn, bringing the hand to the ground behind you, looking over your shoulder, and either leaving the hand at the knee or taking the elbow over Gyan Mudra at your heart center. Lifting the breath up into your heart, turning into your out breath. Use an inhale to come back to center, releasing the arms and releasing the legs, bringing the feet on the ground in front of you. And then we'll rock lengthwise on the spine. I'm gonna come up into a shoulder stand. And if shoulder stand is not within reach for you right now, if you're pregnant or even if you're in your cycle and you'd rather not reverse the flow, or if your neck doesn't like it, you can just bring your hands under your hips and bring the legs in the air. If you're joining me in shoulder stand, bring your hands to your hips and then walk them down your back toward the floor, reaching. Shoulders roll under you so that you're not actually on your neck at all because you're on your shoulders. And then bend the knees, bring them to the forehead, bring the hands to the ground, and slowly lower until your back lands on your hands. So we'll have the hands under the lower back, and then slowly lower the legs down, lifting and flexing the feet with the legs straight. And once you've come down, you can release your hands, bend your knees, tuck your tailbone, release your legs, shake them out. Let the arms rest out to the side. Take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, releasing into the ground. Deep breath in, exhale out of the mouth, releasing and relaxing the jaw, tongue, mouth, lips. Inhale deep, exhale out of the mouth, letting go of the activity of the mind, words, pictures. Just let them go. Come to the breath, completely feeling the rise and fall, the in and out. However you experience the breath, let it go. Just let the breath flow on its own now. Just be with it. Rest in the breath, almost like you're parking your mind there, turning off the engine, taking out the key, just here, deeply relax, letting go, letting go, letting go. Breathe into your heart. Move the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms overhead. Take a deep breath. Stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest. Rocking gently side to side. Feeling the ground massaging your back. From center, bring hand to hand and foot to foot. Rubbing together. And then roll on to either side. Resting your hand on your underside arm. Resting your body on this beautiful earth. Letting it hold you, cradle you. as it always does. Just really taking it in. And then slowly begin to lift yourself up. Let your head come up last. Come into any comfortable seated posture. Sinking down into your sit bones. Lifting tall through the crown of your head. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale, deeply breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop chin to chest. Namaste.